Welcome to the 3-Minute Reset. In each video, we tackle some of the nastiest problems that you face as a leader, but probably aren't talking about. And we hope that after watching these videos, you'll see things differently, you'll feel calmer, and you'll have more organized thoughts. But most importantly, you'll know what to do next. This week, Coach George and I discuss providing employee feedback, how to tackle feedback head on, and how to create new beliefs when it comes to providing feedback. So let's dive in.
Earlier in my career, I had a couple of people that I was managing that, there were some performance issues, and I tried to hint at what the problem was. And I actually got to the point when I was still early managing people. I gave my team a project because certain team members needed to learn how to do something better or needed to learn to collect information in a better way. So I gave a project to the entire team, hoping that they would help improve the skills of the other person, the two people on the team. Now, I got great results. It helped those other people a little bit, but it still didn't address the fundamental issue that was underlying there. So hinting at it and skirting around it doesn't do it. You got to tackle it head on, right? And I learned that quickly. Well, maybe not so quickly, but I eventually came around and realized, I can't keep skirting this. I have to just sit down with the person and tell them this isn't working.
Yeah, and we talk ourselves into talking around the issue because we're trying to be diplomatic and helpful, but not hurt the other person or not offend the other person. And we think that all makes sense.
Well, this topic of feedback is particular passion or interest of mine, right? Because I think too many leaders avoid having those conversations, giving the constructive feedback that needs to be had, right? I read some statistics about 1 in 10 managers would rather quit their job than provide feedback. And I think of something like 34% of managers will avoid a conversation for a month, 25% will avoid it up to 6 months, and some people even longer to a year. And I'm thinking, like, you can't wait to drop the bomb in somebody's lap during a performance review, and you shouldn't be putting it off for a month. Like, if you see a problem that needs to be fixed, you should be addressing it right now. But we have this really messed up fear around feedback as leaders, and I don't know how we get past that. Like, how do we as a leader get past that fear and recognize that it's not about me, it's about them?
In many ways, Kurtis, the fear stems from the fact that we have a belief around feedback. And the belief is something like, I'm supposed to tell you what you're messing up in and what to do differently. Ugh, I don't want to do that. Like, that just sucks. I have to tell you, it's going to upset you. It's going to upset me. It's an uncomfortable conversation. It's a difficult conversation. And that's why feedback is often avoided, is because of the fear. And the fear stems from the fact that we believe that's the purpose of feedback. Couldn't be more wrong. Helpful, positive feedback, negative feedback, constructive feedback. There's a variety of words that we use to define feedback. I like helpful. I like insightful. Like, if I'm going to give you feedback, what insight have I provoked from that feedback? If I'm not provoking an insight, then maybe it's not terribly helpful.
Yeah.
And so it's particularly valuable for us to rethink and acquire a new belief around feedback. Feedback is designed to help you get better. That's it. Just to help you get better. And it starts by understanding what actually is going pretty darn well and why that is. And so that the things that aren't working so well become self-evident pretty clearly, and someone can course correct.